So hello everyone, I thought I'd just make this short video on mindful art. It's just a nice little exercise to do, just to kind of, just as something a little bit different and something to sort of absorb yourself in, and just a nice bit of escapism. So put on some nice music and find somewhere nice and comfortable, and I'll go through the materials with you and just loosen up and just relax, and I'll show you what to do. Okay, so first of all, what I've got some watercolor paper. Now you can use any kind of paper, but watercolor paper is nice and absorbent, and I would be using some very watered down pigments and paints and colors. So it's better, but you can use any paper that you have. So what I've just got a pen, a black pen, two different kinds of black pens, and a bit of willow charcoal. Okay, so you don't have to use the willow charcoal, just black pen will do. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to use this space that I have and just let it all happen. Okay, so I'm just going to literally just put pen to paper and just wander around the page. Okay, just making marks on the page, not really thinking too much about what I'm doing. What you need to be aware of is just how your hand is moving. So we have levers in our fingers, okay, so you can just use small movements with your fingers. Okay, and then you have your wrist to make bigger flowing movements, and your elbow and your shoulder to really move it around the page to bigger movements. Okay, so we're just messing around. I'm going to just change tools every now and then. Go to a different kind of a pen. It's a bit thinner line on this pen, slightly darker. So do whatever you want, just doodle away. Okay, making a mess. Trying not to think or be too judgmental about what you're doing. It's not about that. There's no right or wrong. It's just simple messing and doodling. Okay. Just keeping it flowy and organic. Scribbles. Taking the line for a walk. Can be a wiggly line, a straight line, whatever you want. And every now and then I'm going to notice how much pressure I'm holding the pen with. Am I holding it really tight? Maybe try and loosen up, see what that's like. Change pen a bit. How much pressure are you putting on the page? So I've got this willow charcoal here, it gives it a very different kind of a line. I'm also going to just pause every now and then and just check my posture and sit up straight and just adjust it if it needs. If I'm feeling a bit of a strain in my neck, just to do some head rolls and shoulder rolls, and just breathe as well. Take a deep breath every now and then. Sometimes it can be just nice and satisfying just to do circles. Now you can really spend as much time as you want with this. Okay, so it's turning out to be quite organic, this. I mean, I'm not going to judge it too much, but it's kind of almost seaweed-like. So soft lines, heavy lines. Spend as long as you like. I'm not going to spend too long because I don't want this video to be too long. So the next thing I'm going to do, I have mixed up some natural pigments, just some colours of just food that you can find at home. There's nothing I like more than making my own kind of dyes and colours. So this is tea. You can get some nice brown earthy colours. Beetroot is another one. Blueberry is another one. If anyone's interested, I can send a link on how to make these. Turmeric is another one. You can get a nice yellow colour, and spinach you can get a nice green colour. Okay, so I've got my paintbrush here, and I'm just going to just use it as if it was paint and just add to the paper. Messing around, got these nice earthy colours, just putting it anywhere. I'm just washing my brush in between each colour. So this is the turmeric. It's a nice yellow, bright yellow colour, like curry. Really just going over the top of it all, keeping it nice and loose and nice and watery. I'm not going to overdo it, so it's kind of less is more with this. So just adding it to the page and letting it do what it wants to do. Sometimes they might mix and blend. This is beetroot, I think. But not doing too much, just applying it on. Sometimes if I do too much and I mix too much, I'll just get all one big muddy puddle, but just letting it happen. This is tea. Yeah, you can leave the paper white in places if you want. Let's do a bit more green. Just going up over the top of that green a bit more. Bring it out a bit more. Okay, now I'm just going to leave that dry. Right, so what you can do is you can either leave it like this and maybe frame it, or whatever you want to do, just let it dry. Or what I've done with another one that I made, you can purchase this circle cutter, and you can cut circles out of it. Okay, or a bit better than that. So cut circles out of it, and you can make it into a nice piece of abstract art just by sort of displaying it in a frame. But things always look better in frames, and stick them down nicely and display them sort of in an ordered way, and you've got a nice piece of abstract art that you can hang on your wall. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that, and take care everyone.